Let's head to the crypto space now. Well, when I mentioned Laddie earlier, it wasn't this Laddie.
Oh yes, it
It was
wasn't this
it was
laddie,
the
yeah.
other it was the other Laddie. But this Laddie is waiting at the crypto space now. Laddie, I
Yeah.
hope you do have good news. I'm so
And
tired of
yeah,
your red market.
it seems this laddie has some good news, for
Better.
for Monday. It's a green Monday, but the market is still in extreme fear at 13 points, better than obviously 10 points we saw last week.
But
And
still really low, Laddie.
yeah, there's still extreme fear in this
We still
market.
have,
We
I mean,
cannot
we're
deny
very
that
far
fact.
away from 50, which is just...
So far, and we touched that just, a couple of months ago, but we've seen how, the market has been rattled with different information flowing into the market at this point, with that stable coin becoming unstable, and we've seen all of that impact this market. We see the market cap, that $1.28 trillion, up about 3.89%, volume traded up 32%, and we see Bitcoin dominance sitting at 46.51%. That's been trending up for a while now. And the price of Bitcoin this morning, $31,151, up 4.82%. We see Bitcoin showing some resilience over the weekend, coming back from that support of about 29,000 and still staying above 30K. Volume traded 24.18 billion dollars. We see Ethereum there holding the $1,821 mark. It could also try to break that resistance at $2,000. Key eyes on that. The bulls are trying to get back to that level, but we see the bears are still, pushing the price down. Volume traded $11.92 billion dollars for the king of the altcoins. And we see top alts by market cap. It's BNB there, up 3.08%. Cardano there showing some resilience this morning, up 60 at 62 cents, up 10.33%. And we see it's mostly green on this counter, with XRP also struggling to stay afloat this 40 cents. A couple of months ago, we're looking at 80 cents, but now we see XRP struggling to hold 40 cents at this time. And top 5 gainers there, we see Theta topping that counter up by 11.17%. And XTZ there, $2.10. So it's quite a green market we're seeing this Monday morning. Let's bring in Michael Enajin, our financial market analyst. Hello, Michael. Good morning.
Morning, Letty. How are you?
I'm good.
Happy week.
We're happy Green Monday, and it seems the weekend wasn't so bad, for the crypto market. But there's a lot of chatter, about Coinbase and a couple of exchanges. We're seeing companies like Coinbase saying they're not looking to hire more staff at this time. We're seeing also talk about bankruptcy, what happens. How is all of this going to impact the market? Is this what is expected in the bear market? Is this what we'll see every bear market?
Yes. So there is a fair bit of hesitation amongst crypto traders at the moment. So on the stablecoin front, you had UST Terra blow up. It was an algorithmic stablecoin, and so after you had that implode, you had market participants have a moment where they realized that a lot of the profit needs to be basically removed from the crypto system. So that's why you've seen Tether have the most redemptions they've ever had. But this is something important that when it comes to crypto called counterparty risk. A lot of the times it's important in crypto to understand why Satoshi invented Bitcoin was to give people a way to store their assets without any man in the middle. And it's unfortunate that we've gone down the road of, as a community, we've gone down the road of trusting exchanges a little too much with our keys and now coins. Because as witnessed by what happened with Anchor Protocol and UST, there's an article that just came out from Bloomberg, and it says Celsius, which is an exchange, was part of the reason why UST collapsed, because they were trying to manage their reserves. Because what a lot of these exchanges do is they promise high yields in order to entice users, and coupled that with high spending. And so you have an unsustainable, exchanges trying to win as many users as possible. But what happens in a bear market is you have very slim assets on your balance sheet. And so what happens is a lot of these companies overextend in the bull market. And so when it gets to the bear market and the Fed raises interest rates and easy money isn't there, it becomes clear to these companies that some of them will not survive. Their business model will not survive. And so that's why you're seeing all these exchanges make hiring freezes. And so people start questioning, hey, are my coins even safe with these exchanges? Because Celsius pulled out almost $500 million from UST before it collapsed. So a lot of these exchanges are putting money in funny places. And so, it's not hard to see, how they're one step away from losing a substantial amount of assets on the book and not having anyone to come in and bail them out. So it's one of those things when you see all the exchanges that you thought were the smartest and you thought were the best be exposed to something as big as UST, and you imagine what else they have on their books. What else could give them a $500 million loss that we don't know of yet? And so, when we've had Mt. Gox, one of the largest exchanges in crypto, fail and collapse. And so it's not uncommon for big institutions in crypto to fail. The only thing is we don't have something like FDIC insurance where, you have some of your assets insured. So crypto is still truly like the Wild West. And, with all these layoffs and all these...
Still the Wild West.
Yeah, all these scary things coming up, like Celsius being people saying that they're going to be insolvent.
And that's why we're seeing the market still
transactions.
Yeah, that's why we're seeing the market still in extreme, fear at this point. But if it all changes, then I'm sure we'll see, the exchanges will start hiring again, and the good old days will come back. But let's see how that happens.
But the main thing is basically I would tell most people is just to learn how to store your own keys.
Right.
Remove yourself from counterparty risk, especially times like this. It's smart to put your money on exchanges when we're going up, not so smart when we're going down. Because you can wake up one morning and they say no more withdrawals.
Completely wiped out.
Then you're a creditor.
Wow, that's no trader wants to see that at this point. But now we're seeing the first weekly green candle in 3 months for Bitcoin. Is this going to continue, Michael?
I think 35K, and you're going to see Bitcoin at 20K by Q4.
Okay. All right, Michael, always good to hear from your crystal ball because it gets quite accurate. Thank you so much, Michael. We'll see how, the market plays out this week. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. My pleasure, Led.
Okay. So looking at the top 5 gainers there, we see Theta there up about 11%, and Avax, Cardano trying to reach back to the glory days there. We see Elrond there down about 6.10% at top 5 losers. And we see Bitcoin Cash, one of the forks from Bitcoin, at $185. It's down 1.43%. Quite a lean losers counter we're seeing this morning. So, you heard Michael. He still has quite a bleak outlook for the price of Bitcoin, but who knows? This market can be quite dynamic. And
one thing I like about Michael is that he doesn't mince words.
Oh, yeah,
he just says it as he sees it. In his crystal ball. So it's left for the market to now react to it. But thank you so much, Ladi. We do hope it will continue to be a green week, at least, so we can report good news to an extent. Thanks a lot, Ladi. We'll see you at 1:30 during Business Incorporated.
Yeah, we'll be drilling down more business conversations at that time.
Exactly.